Hello, baby. Hello. Oh, just came out of nowhere. Oh, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Wow.
It's waving.
Oh God, these fish could beat me up. Oh my God.
Good morning.
We're at intramuros, which is where there was the Spanish.
It was like the big fort area in Manila. So it's a very historical site. We obviously are interested to check it out, but
Immediately
yeah.
when we got off, some person was like, oh, some of these places are closed and we need to guide you to these things. And we're like, no, we're good. But they were so insistent. The thing is, if you're going to shoot your shot, fine. But when someone says no, just, be good with it.
Yeah.
Eventually, we just had to kind of ignore them and walk away.
Yeah. So instead, we're starting out at the Puerto Real Gardens. So we're at the gardens next to Intramuros, and we're here because of all that debacle. Eventually, we'll try to make our way back in. Hopefully, he doesn't bother us, but yeah. So we'll walk around, check it out. We don't know how much of Intramuros we'll be able to see.
Yep. Because if we need to dodge more people, that's going to be a full-time thing.
But yeah, we'll do our best.
Yeah. Alright, we were able to sneak by the
Not really sneak, it was just kind of ignored.
Yeah, because they kept following us, and we're gonna keep walking straight. Maybe check out a couple places here. Okay, so we found a Starbucks and we're gonna sit and regroup. I think what's been interesting about this is that we had an awareness that stuff like that happens, that you can get followed, but we didn't think it would happen to that extent. And on top of that, that's not what we wanted to show about today, but it ended up taking that turn.
Usually in our experience, people at stalls are like, oh, come to our stall. And if we're like, oh no, it's okay, that's kind of it. It was uncomfortable, and it's not like we've never experienced that before. It's more just, it's not something that we would have wanted to hear.
Yeah, and that's not what we wanted to show, but that was our reality today, being aggressively followed.
And part of our intent with this channel is to be honest about what we experienced.
We're not generalizing all the Philippines like this. We've been having a lot of fun in Manila. This has just been the one incident.
Yeah, this has been the first officially uncomfortable experience because Intramuros is such a tourist spot. So we get a lot of tourists here, and yeah, they just follow the tourists. And I'm like, no, it's okay.
We'll still show some of Intramuros, but then we're going to move on to our other plans for the day. So we're currently walking towards the oldest church in the Philippines. It's to the left of us.
It was made in the 1500s and has been standing ever since. I think it survived all the battles that happened here in Intramuros, so that's kind of why I was interested in looking at it.
I will say this main road with the cobblestones or bricks, it's nice. I do like brick roads.
To walk on.
To walk on, yeah.
But like driving.
Maybe not driving.
Yeah, driving or pushing your luggage across it sucks.
No.
Wheels don't work great on cobblestone.
Uh-huh.
But to walk on it kind of feels very like I can walk on this.
This courtyard area is nice. Like a little space before you go into the big buildings.
Kind of like when we went to Old San Juan. A lot of the streets and the architecture are very similar. Again, a lot of that is because of the Spanish colonization.
Yeah.
So, there's that. But for current day times, I'm like, it's nice. It's well maintained, I think.
Yeah. So this is the basilica.
It's also very old.
Basically what we've done is a straight shot walk down
the
this main
entrance
road.
to the other side. Yeah, it's actually a pretty easy walk if you only do the straight shot. There's more to Intramuros. Truthfully, we're a little guarded to explore it right now.
Because we started the experience already like a little shaken up. And we were wanting to wander, but I think that would make us look a little vulnerable, like extra touristy. So I think we're just gonna keep it going straight.
So they finished with their mass service here, so they were able to open up all the pews for just anybody to sit in. It's very peaceful. It's nice.
It's very pretty.
Yeah, the architecture, it's very stunning. That's the one thing about religious buildings, is that oftentimes the architecture makes me wonder, like, how did y'all do this?
Really came together for this. I'll say, I think even despite getting followed earlier, I still think coming here is worth it just to see some of this pretty architecture and whatnot.
Yeah.
If you want to come, please do, and then just learn to like walk and ignore.
Be aware that because it's a really touristy place, people want to take tourists up on that opportunity. But yeah, it's like, again, don't let our experience steer you away from it. More just inform you a little bit more about someone else's experience.
Ultimately, I am happy we came because I did want to see stuff like this.
So we saw with the San Agustin that they were on lunch break when we first stopped by. So now their lunch break should be over. So we're hoping that means that they're gonna be open and we can go outside and just check it out. Then we're gonna keep heading towards this like churro cafe that we saw that looked really good, because we were initially wanting to do that at the start of getting here, but we're like, hey, you know what, maybe we can still try to get it, because
Yeah.
we've kind of now got adjusted to
Yeah,
what happened.
Taking a moment.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to end intramurals like this, so I want to get the churros that you were eyeing. They look good. It's funny, the Japanese crew in front of us, because we overheard them speaking Japanese, even they were pestered in front of us. So it's just, I think, a reality of being here. All right, we're back. Looks like it's open now.
Yeah.
Okay, it turns out you
So
have
we
to
did
pay.
get to go inside,
Yeah.
but we just made it to the toll booth.
the
part.
ticketing
The ticket counter,
yeah,
That's
because
what
you
we-
have to pay.
As far as the architecture outside, very old, very cool. I can see why it withstood, because it looks very solid. As far as inside, we don't really know, because the only entrance to go in and see it is to pay at the ticket counter. If you want to go in for free to see a church, go to the basilica. If you're okay with paying, it's 200 pesos currently.
Something we haven't seen people talk about Intramuros is that there's a lot of like local stuff here too.
Yeah.
Like the local population.
It's
It's
like
not
once you're
just
off of the
tourists.
main road, it turns into like local stuff.
Yeah. So it really isn't all touristy stuff, you know?
We got the churros with chocolate dipping sauce, and then this is a mango tango iced tea. It's really good. Very refreshing. Kind of what I need right now.
It's so refreshing. You can taste the tea bit too, because it's not just the mango. The tea aspect of it comes through. It's not too sweet, but there is some sweetness. And it's really nice after a hot day.
I think this is dark chocolate sauce, so you might be sneezing, but it's really good. It's not very sweet. It's like lightly sugar dusted. I don't often like American churros, but these ones are really good. Also, they were piping hot, and you can tell this was like freshly piped because of the shape. So yeah, this is very good.
Delicious. I love that. It is slightly dark chocolate flavor. I really like that. I've been finding that when we're here, when things are chocolate, they tend to be more dark chocolate flavor, which is great for us because that's our preference. That's delicious. It's a really nice combo.
I'm really glad that we ended up being able to try this place out. It was delicious. The churros here reminded me of like Chinese fried donuts. The sweetness was mainly because it was just lightly sugar dusted, but the batter itself didn't really taste very sweet. I'm glad that we could end Intramuros on this note. We've been to Old San Juan in Puerto Rico, and so comparing the Spanish influence on the architecture and the infrastructure or like makeup of the neighborhood, it's very interesting. It's like I see the similarities, and yet Puerto Rico's vibe is a lot different than here in Manila. You don't really get the same neighborhood either way.
Very unique on its own.
So we got one calamares to share, and then one boneless bangus inihaw, so it's like grilled fish essentially, and then one adobong pusit, which is basically baby squid in adobo. We added also plain rice to that so that we can have our rice. We got 2 calamansi juices. Got our calamansi juice.
At this point, it's mandatory.
Whoa.
You may be wondering why all the hype. If you like lemonade and you like lime stuff, a good way to describe it is like a mix between the two in the best way possible.
I'm biased. I think that calamansi is way better than lemon, but you can think of it as like fruit in a lemonade.
Delicious. That's the one thing I think you gotta get when you're here. Don't pass up the calamansi juice.
At least try it once. Like, I mean, we get it every time, but alright, we got the calamares and it came with some tartar sauce.
That's delicious, yeah.
That feels very fresh, yeah.
It's not too chewy. You know, sometimes calamari can be too chewy.
I'm not sure what this is. Is it fried lettuce? Tempura leaf? I don't know.
And so you got the squiddy bits and then you got the leaf bits.
So we're gonna try the fish first. It's good. It's very windy, so we're kind of like fighting it right now.
But yeah, it's really good flavor. I really like it.
Then we're gonna try the adobo. You've never had it. So.
No, this is the first for me. Oh, that's good. We just had the calamares. It's similar to that. I think it can look a little intimidating because it's the squid ink, but it tastes really good. I really like it. It does come with calamansi and chilies. All right, we're gonna dig in now. Okay, it looks like admission's 750 pesos. So we're gonna pay that and get admission tickets to go inside the building. So yeah, it's one big building that's got a bunch of different parts and it's connected to a hotel.
I'm getting the idea that this is kind of like the Manila's version of Great Wolf Lodge because there's a hotel that's attached to this and it's both a water theme park plus an aquarium. And there's a lot of food stalls here plus like, I guess, entertainment stuff. So yeah. So this QR code allows us entry to all these listed things. Right now we're currently in Supertoy collection, which is kind of like a superhero like museum a little bit. And we're trying to hit all of them.
Okay.
Well, all right, that was it.
Next up is jellies, dancing sea fairies. Ooh.
I'm gonna have a princess jellyfish moment.
Is it just wallpaper or are they real? We're gonna get up close. Oh my god. I think they're real.
Cute.
Oh wow.
Cute.
It's a whole wall of jellyfish. And they're kind of lit up by LEDs. How pretty.
I totally see the fashion inspiration from Princess Jellyfish.
Yeah, so beautiful. This room is just full of jellyfish tubes. Each tube has a bunch of little jellyfish in it.
They have like little flower patterns.
Yeah, just kind of float around. I love that. Each tube of jellyfish has a different vibe. This tube of jellyfish has a much calmer vibe to it.
These ones have like little stuff at the end of their eyelashes.
Yeah, what is that?
I call it eyelashes. I don't know what it's actually called.
It's a little bit like a spaceship. Yeah, and like you said, we noticed that the number of...
Petal designs is the number of legs that they have.
If they have 4, like this one, it's 4 legs. But there's some that have 6, and then they have 6 legs. Is that like male or female, or just one species over another?
Or is it like a club where they're like, ooh, I want to be the 4-legged club?
That they can change, yeah. So many mysteries the jellyfish have. And yeah, when do they take on that saddle shape? What does it mean? Any jellyfishologists?
Please comment.
Next up is the world of creepy crawlies. Okay, scratch that. Before we do that, we were told that we gotta see the sea lion show because that's more of a timed event.
It's happening soon. It looks like it's a 45-minute show, and it's the last one for today's showing. So
Okay.
yeah, she directed us to go see it first before checking out something that's already gonna still be there.
And you know what?
Okay, now that we've finished the show, we're gonna continue on to the creepy crawlies.
They have such long necks.
Oh my god, they're so Hello, baby.
Hello. Hey, he's my sleepy.
That's so cute. Oh, a little cutie pie. Hi, baby. We lost track of time, but we only have 30 more minutes to go through the aquarium bit.
Yeah, which
So-
is kind of the main part, but
Luckily, we'll be able to hit it and then see everything.
yeah.
Whoa,
Hello.
looks like a little mini shark.
Oh, cute.
Wow.
Hey, he's smiling.
Hello. Oh my goodness. Hello. Oh, just came out of nowhere. Oh, hello, hello. Oh my goodness. Wow.
Wavy.
This little steam horse. Looks like they're maybe winding down for a nap. They're bigger than newborn babies. Oh my god, these fish could beat me up. Oh my god, look, it's an eel. Do you see? Oh my god.
Frienditas.
So cute. I wonder why they love the vases. Or vases or whatever.
Are they like hermit crabs?
The hermit crabs of the sea
Uh-huh.
instead of the beach. Okay, but this was the tunnel that really drew us in. And you have fish looking above you and to the sides of you. so cool to tube underwater. This is the closest thing to being underwater without actually being underwater. Plus the fish get an interesting vantage point because they can swim over us, over the humans if they wanted to. I mean, this alone makes this whole experience worth it.
This is the closest to being in water I can be without getting sick.
Trying to get as many shots as possible because after this it's over.
It's like close to closing time now, so we're just trying to get our fill before we have to go.
But this really is the coolest part of the whole aquarium.
Yeah, actually, if you're able to start your day a little earlier, we highly recommend coming here and like getting the ticket that we got. Yeah. Seeing the sea lion show, the bird show, this aquarium part, it's fantastic actually.
So pleasing. So that's where the tube is. You can see that's where you walk underneath. So it's this huge tank, enormous, probably the biggest one here. Hello, hello, hello! Just sliding down. Oh my goodness. In the back corner are these two. Look at them. They're just hanging out. So cute. Okay, well it's 6, so they're officially closed. We're trying to find our way out. Looks like this is the tank we were under this whole time. This is just more of the Antarctica exhibit and we're trying to leave.
This is technically the last thing on our ticket that we can look at, but
yeah. You can see ahead of us, now it's dark. That's a little ominous. We're just trying to get out of the building now. Okay, so definitely don't stay past 6 because they start turning off lights.
Yeah, they don't seem to have any like workers who sweep the floor to tell you to go home. They just kind of hang around and...
So if you're a straggler, you're gonna get left in the dark and it's freaky.
Yeah. But highly recommend though, like as a attraction.
Mm-hmm.
So nice.
That was our day. I think it was a lot of fun ultimately.
Yeah.
And I'm glad we came.
Yeah, a lot of twists and turns. So yeah, we're gonna head home and sign out. It was a really good day. I think today's one of those days that kind of made us exercise our how to make the best of it muscle. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Learn to pivot and learn to learn lessons too, I guess, ultimately. Wouldn't take anything back. It was a lot of fun. Like and subscribe.
Yeah,
comment.
tell us what's your favorite sea critter, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.